Singh, who's joining us. He's an author, strategic analyst. We'll also be shortly joined by someone from Pakistan, Abdul Basit Ali. He's a political commentator. He's going to be joining us shortly from Pakistan. But till then, RSN Singh, I'm just going to read out, and I believe Syed Abdul Basit is also joining us, if you can hear me. Welcome to the show here on Times Now. We're just looking at the track record that Pakistan has set up in the last couple of years, Syed Abdul Basit. Of course, you have your Prime Minister who's reached out to Saudi Arabia. Pakistan has historic ties, very close diplomatic ties with Saudi Arabia, doesn't it? How does it feel today that one of your closest all-weather allies, an Islamic state as well, today essentially says, "Ab bhikari ho," that you guys are beggars and stop sending your beggars here?
No, you are wrong, I think. Because first, your problem is that you are always blaming Pakistan. If you see India, then you will see that same happened with India in Dubai and Saudi Arabia also.
No, India's never been pulled up
many
for
Indians
importing.
are in jail now due to begging. You know,
Pakistan now has Pakistan now has the reputation of not just exporting terror but also exporting beggars. And I'm sorry, this is coming from your own alliance, your own allies are saying that आपको India को बोलना है, कुछ भी बोल दीजिए, it doesn't matter. The fact remains, ये आपका अपना ally है.
Please grow up, please listen to me. About 400 beggars are in jail due to begging, and they are Indians, not only Pakistanis.
Is this Pakistan's data?
We know that our inflation rate is very high, but inflation rate of India is also high. They are also beggars.
Inflation rates, but you don't have the Prime Minister going with a begging bowl.
Only Saudi, not only in Saudi, you are in Dubai also, okay?
Your foreign debt 2020 was 12.13 billion. You're calling India a beggar. Look at some of the statistics which are there on your screens. And let me also remind you, there are global studies and reports which are coming in. Abdul Basit, 90% of the beggars apprehended in foreign countries illegally who have went into foreign countries have been from Pakistan.
Okay, it's true, but I have opened your website. It's a Time of India telling that 400 beggars are arrested in Dubai. They are Indians. Why you are always blaming Pakistan? So what is your benefit in blaming us? Tell us.
If that were to be true, Abdul Basit, if that were to be true, today India would have been warned and not Pakistan. But also, I'm not surprised. Are you surprised, RSN Singh? That's always been the problem with Pakistan. Whenever they are in trouble, they turn towards India, they export terror to India, they export beggars to Saudi Arabia. Today, they have enough money to protect Dawood in Clifton Hill. They have enough money to protect Masood Azhar and his king-size fortress in Pakistan. They don't have money for their own people. Our sympathies with the people of Pakistan, Mr. RSN Singh.
No,
अरे बासित जी सुन लीजिए. I don't want to mute you out. But please listen to RSN Singh.
You are saying that we are today topic is I think about
what an irony. I know you meet most Pakistanis and they say they are not.
अरे बासित जी सुन लीजिए. You don't want to listen to Saudi Arabia. You don't want to listen to India. चलो, you keep exporting terror. You don't want to listen to Saudi Arabia also. किसी के तो सुन लीजिए. Abdul Basit ji, please.
What is your benefit to show this? Show some
what an irony.
Abdul Basit ji, that is the problem with Pakistan. If only you were to heed some of the advice, heed some good advice for once, Mr. Abdul Basit.
One negative thing you pick and you also showing on your TV channels about Pakistan. Why? What is your benefit?
Because Saudi Arabia has said that. Is it easier for you to turn a blind eye that you've been pulled up, named and shamed globally? You've been put on FATF terror watch list. But it's convenient that you say that India's poor.
Wait a minute. Should I show you the website? Your website?
Abdul Basit ji, you are in Lahore. You are sitting in Lahore today. What's the price of petrol? What's the price of petrol?
What?
What's the price of petrol in Lahore today?
Is it your benefit to tell you?
It doesn't benefit me anyways. But if you don't want to talk on facts, at least have the courtesy to listening to. Have the courtesy to at least listen to Mr. RSN.
We are working hard. Yes, we are in trouble. Yes, we are in trouble. We are working hard to.
Make him keep quiet.
Yes.
Let me have my...
At least Mr. Abdul Basit has said, yes, we are in trouble, financial trouble. He's accepted RSN Singh. Why are they in financial trouble? Mr. RSN Singh, that question goes to you. Why is Pakistan in this financial trouble when their own Prime Minister in 2018, Imran Khan at that time, had to auction off the buffaloes which were there in the Pakistani PM house?
No, firstly, what an irony that you talk to most Pakistanis and they say they are of Arab origin. And this is not only Saudi Arabia. Please read what the UAE authorities have to say and other countries in the Gulf. What the UAE police has said. You know, as per Pew Research Institute, 45% of the Pakistanis in US said they are of Indian origin. You will not find a Pakistani restaurant. All Pakistani restaurants are either, you know, named after Mumbai or, you know, some other city in India. But once they come back, you know, to, you know, Pakistan, they become India haters. So this is the, I mean, and as far as begging is concerned, it's nothing new. आप पता लगा लीजिए that, you know, after, you know, Eid, most of the animal skin Saudi Arabia used to ship to Pakistan. And that is how, you know, they could manage their economic affairs. Now, a very important question you have asked, that why has Pakistan gone down the drain as far as the economy is concerned? Let me tell you, the Note-Bandi, the banning of notes by, you know, the Modi government had a major role to play. About 30 to 35% or even maybe more, you know, a little more of their economy was based on counterfeit notes. And that is why the main culprit, you know, he jumped and he committed suicide. You don't commit suicide like that. Now in a country, I don't know if you people have been.
So at least I think we can agree with Basit Ali that India does have a role to play.
We have not
Note-Bandi did make Pakistan poor. Also, the fact that exporting terror to India perhaps made the country poor. Is that true?
Criminals in India.
Abdul Basit ji,
I think
31,000
are reported last year. Why you are not talking about that? You are talking about Pakistan all the time.
Abdul Basit ji, you want to discuss India. I wanted to discuss Pakistan. You are sitting in Pakistan. I wanted to ask you. Masood Azhar has a house, a huge fortress. Pakistan saves and houses him there. How much do you spend to keep Masood Azhar, a designated terrorist, safe in Pakistan? How much do you spend?
Why you are not talking about Kashmir Indian Army, which is a terrorist in Kashmir? They are killing Kashmiris. If you are talking about terrorism, then
you have Dawood sitting in your Clifton Road,
12 people in
and
Rajori,
you actually dare to call
people in Rajori, Kashmir,
the Indian army and malign the Indian army when you have Dawood sitting there. Osama bin Laden found in your own military barracks, or as close to your military barracks as possible in Rawalpindi, and you are blaming India of terrorism.
The Rajori incident, you killed 3 people out of 12 people. Your army killed in Rajori. So you are not terrorists.
How can you have a debate with this kind of...
I know, I agree with you. Maybe that is the reason, Abdul Basit. Abdul Basit, Pakistan का पूरा focus हमेशा India पे रहा है. Every time Pakistan finds itself into trouble, it will turn to India to try and reflect from the real issues. The real issues here being that you are forced to put your Pakistani Prime Minister's house on rent for weddings and cultural events because there is no money in Pakistan. That you have to pay close to 300 Pakistani rupees to get 1 liter of fuel.
31,000.
That one sack of atta is not even available to anyone who is not rich in Pakistan. And yet today, Abdul Basit, when we invite you here on our show, you say it's India's fault. And that perhaps is the genesis of the problem of Pakistan, from the very genesis of the origins of that country, that it has always looked towards India. Even today, you spent your entire time, when you could have spoken, you spent talking about India. Well, unfortunately, gentlemen, we've run out of time. Thank you so much, Abdul Basit Ali, for joining us here on the show. We're out of time. We'd love to continue this conversation. We're out of time, Abdul Basit ji, but thank you so much for joining us. Of course, RSN Singh as well. With that, a short break. Don't go anywhere. We return in 2 minutes.